One thing I've learned over the years is not many people like to see you succeed in areas they failed. Nobody will admit it, but that's the truth. If someone previously struggled with the same thing that you're about to start, their favorite thing is to tell you how you'll struggle too. In fact, this has been my whole life. I remember when I wanted to graduate with my doctorate degree by age 23, everybody was telling me how crazy that was. My friends went on and on about how they tried this class schedule and it didn't work out. My guidance counselor said it couldn't be done because of this or that. And I'll say the same thing that I said to them. Thank you for the insight, but if we all created limits for ourselves based on the limitations of others, we would have built our biggest skyscraper 150 years ago, our fastest car 150 years ago, and made our best motion picture over 150 years ago. But we didn't, because there was people who didn't let the limitations of others define what they were capable of. As Nelson Mandela once said, it's always impossible until it's done. And I wholeheartedly believe that. The only person who knows what you're capable of is you. Nobody has your story. So when someone else tells you you can't do something, who are they? Because they didn't grow up where you did. They didn't have the same conversations that you did. They didn't sacrifice what you did. So how are they supposed to tell you what you can and cannot do? And I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I remember walking across the stage at age 23 with a doctorate degree in my hand, realizing that that piece of paper meant many things. It was many missed summers, some lost friends, and falling asleep doing work in more places than I can count. But more than anything, that piece of paper was my first proof that the odds are just the odds, but the odds are not me. And I can be whatever I want to be. And I believe you can too. All you have to do is decide what you want, then decide that you're not going to let anybody silently take it away from you. Through doubt, through fear, or through their own insecurities. So do what you have to do to remind yourself every day why it's worth it. And if you're ever doubting your potential, remember that some people say the sky's the limit. And other people remember that there's footprints on the moon. And the bigger your dreams, the louder the dream killers become. So turn up the volume on your determination and drown out the sounds of anything telling you you're not good enough. Because you are. So do me a favor and make today the day you commit to dream big, never quit, and never be anything less than the you that you know that you're capable of being.